Hello and welcome back to the Roomster project. I'll just give you an update on how far I've got. The wheel lock came for the wheel, so I managed to get the wheel off, and it was twisted, the wheel, it was actually bent back, so I've replaced the bottom wishbone, and that's now, the wheel's now in the wheel well in the correct place. I will check the strut when I get it up in the air and just make sure that's all okay. I have bought a front panel for it, but unfortunately the one I bought is damaged. It's the lug has snapped off. It didn't come very well wrapped up, to be honest, and when it arrived I noticed the lug was missing on that side, so they've sent me another one. That is the holes at the bottom there. There's two rubbers go in there, and then the radiator pack, the rad pack, fits into there, and there's the intercooler that's on the bottom of the radiator. There's a lug on there which you can see has made a hole right through into the intercooler, and there's supposed to be a lug this side. Yeah, there you can just see where it's really ridiculously thin lug. How that doesn't snap off anyway, I don't know, but so that's made the intercooler useless, so I've had to buy another intercooler, so that's on its way. I've actually started painting the bumper. Well, I started sanding it down. I went over it with 400 grit, and then I went over it with 1200 grit after that, and I've just gone over it with some panel wipe, and then when it's dried, and I've just sprayed a little bit on there of an aerosol just to see if the colour's the same as the towing eye, just to have a look. It's a bit too damp today to do any spraying, so that's just and there's a few marks which I need to fill in. I think the bumper must have been sprayed before, because it looked very pitty. There's lots of bits in it where the lacquer, bits in the lacquer. So I'll sand all that down properly. I'll show you the wishbone. The wishbone, that's the original front panel, which you see the bottom part's totally missing. In fact, it's still connected to the bumper, which is which is here. There's the bottom, the part of it, with the holes for the locators, so that's completely gone. I've got the bumpers complete with the that piece anyway, so I've got all that. The bottom arm, as you can see, he's had a right wallop there. I'll turn it over so you can see the other side. It's had a bit of a wallop, so it all lined up. The new one went on perfectly though, there was actually no problem at all, so I assume that was the only damage to it. It looks very bent though, doesn't it? But I put the new one on, and I've measured the gap from there, that side to the sill from the tyre. I know it's not an accurate measurement, but that side, and it's exactly the same. So next job now is to get this panel off. I've started to undo the, you can see, I've started to undo the spot welds up there, and I need to strain out to get to the bottom ones like that. It's no good trying to get them off like that, so I'll get them drilled out, and I'll come back to you with the next video when I've done that. Hopefully the weather will be a bit better by then. Thanks for watching.